Health experts are sounding the alarm with claims that sitting is the new smoking.
In tonight's Health Watch, Miriam McKenzie looks at claims we're in the midst of a new public health crisis based on our work habits.
I show people my office all the time. I call it the office of the future because I believe this is where we have to go.
Dr. Ray Hinish walks not to work, but at work, all day, every day, using something called a trek desk.
We sit all day long. It's totally unnatural for us to do that because we were built to get out there and move. And it used to be that our diet was tightly connected to our activity. If we wanted to eat, we had to run out there, hunt down some food. Our survival was tied to our movement. Now, survival is tied to a lack of movement. Now, in order to get food, we have to make the money to buy the food, and we do so by sitting at a desk.
And it's killing us.
We often hear people liken sitting to smoking. We know that there are significant health consequences from sitting all day. People who are at work are sitting on average about 70% of the time when they're at work all day. Kids in schools, we're thinking of the fact that we're in cars for longer, we're commuting longer. And so we know that there are significant health risks in terms of increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, obesity, etc.
But Dr. Keshia Pollack with Hopkins School of Public Health says a treadmill desk isn't your only option to make work-life changes.
Anything we can do to break up those long bouts of sitting can be effective.
Walking for 2 minutes out of every hour instead of sitting can actually decrease your risk of premature death by as much as 33%.
I think that there's a lot of opportunity for workplace policies and interventions to really help address physical inactivity and sitting and sedentary behavior. For example, in the workplace, doing things like walking meetings, great way to be active and to not sit for an hour at a time, or just taking a stretch break.
And ultimately, both health professionals agree that changes in our work culture happen slowly, but are ultimately driven by one thing.
People are more aware of it, particularly because of the bottom line is being affected.
Our goal is to decrease healthcare expenditures in the office, which is a huge expenditure for small businesses and big businesses alike. This is one way to get people healthier without a whole lot of effort.
At 2 miles per hour, Hinish might do 6 hours of walking, which works out to 12 miles a day. But after investing $500 for the desk and another $1,000, roughly, for the treadmill, colleagues still thought he wouldn't stick with it.
When I was putting the desk together, there was an ongoing poll within the office as to how long I'd last before I'd give up on it. Once I got started, I just never stopped. You know, you think that you'll be less efficient on a machine like this, less efficient on a walking treadmill desk, but the truth is you're more efficient. You've got oxygen going through your brain, you know, all day long. Your posture's better. You know, you're not slouched over on a keyboard.
And Dr. Pollack says for skeptical employers, the benefits go beyond the physical.
Well, I also think that there's some benefit for creativity. We've seen some research that shows people being sort of more innovative and just being more creative by having time to just get up and walk, get the blood flowing.
The downside of the treadmill desk, as Dr. Hinish has found,
the biggest factor is you wear holes in your pants. You have to keep buying new pants.
A worthwhile trade-off for a healthier lifestyle.
I will never go back.